Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday, and that means another wonderful day for basics, and if all goes well, I think maybe we will start to explore the wonderful world of Aji. I've been receiving a couple of comments about that, wanting to know how best to use Aji, or even what it is, and how you can think about using it. So if all goes well, we'll do some basics. Let a little bit of a splash of Aji this week. Of course, judging from the title of this video, maybe that hadn't worked out quite as well as I'd hoped. Let's wait and see. Can't always tell my opponent to go along with what my plans are. It's kind of annoying, really. And downright rude. Alright, so I've got a game here against a 2Q. Sadly, it's a rated game because I could not get a free one to save my life. So, everyone, press F to pay respects to Kosumi, who's going to be ranking up beyond the limit of my basic series. Didn't want to do it, but it's going to happen. Alright, so we've got an orthodox opening here. I'm going to approach on the inside and hope for a pincer, because essentially the long and short of Aji is... I mean, the word itself is weird, because it doesn't mean anything in English, clearly. It just means there's leftover crap. But I guess it's not like as acceptable to say there's leftover crap over there that we've shamelessly stolen from the Japanese. Case in point here. This, if we stripped away all of the black stones on the field, this would be a pretty strong group as is, can't really do much to it. Once we add stones around it, then suddenly there's a throw-in available because it can connect either side. So there's some Aji available. There's some leftover crap that can happen in that position. Now, in the interest of basics, I'm going to play away because I want to try to use my opponent's Aji rather than have them use mine, for example. This 3-3 is also an example of Aji, because there are things you can do there. There's some leftover crap in the corner. Take away the stones, not so much. Suddenly add the stones back, there's some stuff there. Unfortunately, this guy, whoever string 111 is playing very, very passive. So, again, you might be trying to work on using Aji against your opponent, but if they're protecting everything and playing rather slow, it's going to be kind of difficult. That does not mean you should jump on in there and put yourself at a disadvantage because you're trying to work on one particular thing. I'm not going to be doing that because it wouldn't make much sense. Instead, we are going to continue in the manner of which we are accustomed. I'm not going to pincer because then he goes into my corner. I have the position with Aji. I want him to do something over here. That way maybe I will have it instead. Interesting. I could go for the middle. You know what? No. Even this position here has as the Ajish. Case in point, I told you there's a 3-3. So when I play here, I am heavily leaning on that 3-3 point. Because now there's like things here or things under, which opens up more Aji for me over here because I can lean and build to showcase one of the most simple ways that you can use Aji in a position. The leftover crap in a position. Thank you. So case in point number 1, I'm kicking here just for Sente because there's some leftover crap on the board that I want to do things with, right? So leftover things number 1, what happens when I take your 3-3 now that I've surrounded you? What's going to happen there? There were 2 ways of dealing with the Aji from these 2 particular stones. I'm deciding to use this one first because it's the one I mentioned first, so you're probably more curious about that than anything else. And I was actually waiting to get a game so long on this server that my playlist had, my 1 hour long mix that I had queued up is over. Oh my god, OGS. Alright, so he played here. So the question is, where is the Ajish? Well, check this out. I'm going to go here first. Threat and slink under. You can't just throw in the 3-3 and be like, alright, there's Aji here, so I know exactly what's going to happen. I don't. I have no idea, because turns out he gets to play moves too. I know, it's cheating. So all I can do is just kind of throw moves back around in here and see what happens. You can see how by descending, I'm threatening to cut through. Or I'm threatening to cut here too. So he's really screwed. I mean that in the kindest way possible. But there's just too much. Hey guys, take it one at a time. Don't get too aggressive. Don't get too greedy in trying to, figure out what we can do. Just, do one by one. So that's completely enclosed. And again, normally I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be trying to murder my opponent. But you wanted questions about Aji. And this is a great example of Aji, if I has ever seen it. I'm going to take this as just life for myself right now, I think. Should I play here? Should I play here? I'm not sure. Because there's a few ways of dealing with this, you see. I'm not going to play here because there's way too many bloody cut points. I'm leaning towards playing this one, though, because I can Atari, and then it seems he's just dead. I really dig my opponent just being dead. So, let's see what happens. I'm going to play here. Maybe he lives here. Maybe he doesn't. I don't really care anymore. His corner's gone. This was never territory I cared about anyway. I'm going to defend myself. Trying to fix my shape. Bonk, 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 bonk means this will die, so he can't cut here. He can go here and see if I let him connect under, I guess. Okay, that works. That works. I play here, he plays here, and then if I do this one, he just, cuts through me. I dig it. I dig it, I dig it, I dig it. So which was the best way of dealing with this? Because when we're responding, we're thinking about how not to leave Aji in our position, which means cuts, Atari, lack of liberties, that kind of thing. I'm thinking the bamboo joint's the best one, because it makes certain that there's no Atari here. Is there a problem here with the liberty shortages here and here? I'm thinking not, so I'm just going to go ahead and play here. It's nice and simple. Yeah, see that? Excellent, excellent, excellent. And now I'm going to, I think, play here. Because we're focusing on this little girl, this little guy. This little guy is our new friend. He's taking us for a ride. I did not push here because there's no reason to. I think I might... Okay, I'll cap. Just to give myself some shape. And this is a shape point because he can't really Atari through here, right? Don't play this one because the Hane leaves bad Aji. Bad crap in your position. Riddle me this, fine folks. Actually, he played exactly what I was about to say. I was going to say if he plays here, how do these two stones connect to the corner? It's a tough question. How does it do that? How does it do that? How does it do that? Huh. Huh. Can it? Maybe. This one. He pushes, I Hane. We're connected. That said, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liberties. If I play here, he cuts through, I play here. And then he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. But I don't think he can... who cares? I'm over it. Was there something here? Maybe. There was, because I could play here, he plays there, I play there. He can't play that one. Yeah, there was something there. Interesting. Okay. Extend back. There's still something there. This is a huge connection. Ooh, so big. So big. Have you ever seen anything so big in your life? I know I haven't. Okay. Alright. That's example of Aji as well. I could play here. And then he'll play here. And then I could play here because there's a ko that way and a ko this way. Alright, ko it is. Ko it is. So he's got one local. I think I'm just going to keep things simple. And just threaten local stuff first. Because this is a local threat. And then the connection's a local threat too. If I connect. I probably will. So I got 2 local threats there. He's got this one into this one. But after that, he's done with the local. If he pushes, it's not a threat anymore. Because I just enclose him again. So yeah, example of Aji right there. There is some local crap. There's some leftover crap in my corner. That, on the other hand, was not quite what he was supposed to play. Oh, it is not where the leftover Aji is. I'm sorry, dude. Now we're just alive. He was supposed to turn. I Hane, he blocks. I Atari, he takes. And then I threaten, he responds, I retake. That's how that was supposed to go. That was how that was supposed to go. Unfortunately, now I'm just alive. He attached to me, I'm going to strengthen myself quite simply. I don't think he could have won this locally. Which is a slight issue. Because if he loses this ko, this is under attack still. So I could go to war over these 2 stones. He wants to try to build this area up. He should be giving himself shape in the here, because there's a lot of leftover crap with this position. Instead, he's trying to build this, which is mild issue. I'm going to pincer 2 space, because this is a 2 space wall. Even if he Hanes, there's a cut point, so it goes back to being a 2 space. I could Hane ahead of 2 and 3 stones, but if I Hane here, I'm getting strength here, which means I'm using strength to attack over here, right? I don't really want to do that. Okay. This was very, very bad because this could be attacked. This group is still not alive locally, so it should not have attacked to me. This was an example of attaching to a weak stone, which you're tempted to do if it's an emergency and you really need to like live and not be a dead person, like right now. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. The stones were fine. So he gave away an attack over here in order to make the opponent strong, which is me and these lovely stones. So it's tough now because he still has to respond. He doesn't want me to, like, you know, try to climb over him again. I will, of course. Here's an example that's actually kind of cute. Here's an example of when you can attach, because these are strong stones. Small Knight Enclosure, 1 space jump. This is, I will never have anything to do against those stones. So attaching to them like so, do I want to give him a wall? Or do I want him to connect up, or do I want the wall? If I connect, I'm getting a wall and he's connecting. If I drop down, I'm giving up the wall to attack him still. The wall's pretty good. Here, 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 and then here. Sure. You know what? I'll do it. That's fine. I have 13 seconds left. My... Ooh, God, shut your mouth. Thank you. So he's got like a pretty... That really was not a ko. I think did he think that was a ko? Yeah, that way wasn't the cow. Unfortunate, but true. Maybe that's why he's not saving stuff in the middle. He thought this was cow still. Gonna play the Hane. Why? Has to deal with leftover crap. Why did I play that? Where's the leftover crap? Bonk. For endgame, I can connect on back later on. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? And now, just kind of playing in between the stones. Remember, keep things disconnected. Fix your shape. If I surround it, though, he's dead. Geo. Quite right. I'll defend myself. I'm not gonna get too tricksy up in here. Oh, okay, maybe we are. So these stones are not connected to this stone, which means I can kind of move in between them and have them fight over each other. Because these two stones are really into us right now. So, like, if I try to play one against the other, ooh, we're gonna get so much good things will happen for us. Just you wait and see. Or I can take the high road. But what is the high road? What is the high road? When you're looking at games like this, right? You're looking at where Dad Aji? Where is the leftover crap in these positions? What can I do with what's on the field? Well, I can cut this off. I can cut that off. I can do that. Yeah, I can. Is there anything else I can do, though? Maybe. But what? But what? What do you think? Do you have any idea? What's the leftover crap this group can do to these two stones? It's a head scratcher, isn't it? Here's something I can do. Here's something I can do. Well, why am I doing that? These two stones aren't connected to this one, but the leftover crap in this position tells me I can force them to connect, which gives me a wall. So now I have a wall here, a wall here, a wall here, and if I get one more here, then look what happens to that top group. Just looking over what leftover crap's on the board. That's all. It's like, what's over here? What's over here? What can I do? What can I do over there? Don't play here or I'll kill these stones. Have to do a change of plan if he tries that one, obviously. I mean, that goes without saying. Can't let these just live if he tries to save this stone. Well, you know, I thought it went without saying, but apparently it needed to be said. That's fine. My stones, thank you. Didn't want to kill these, I wanted to kill these. Didn't want to kill these, I wanted to kill these. I think what's going on here is after the upper right hand very, very, very huge mistake, he is kind of freaking and thinks the only way he can win this game now is to, you know, kill my whole group. Which wasn't the case. Not really. He plays here, I play here. He can cut, he can force me to connect back. But these are dead. Good try on this one, though. Good try on that one. Oldest in the world. Bonk, 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 bonk. We're just living here. And he's just using some Aji. You use Aji constantly in your games. I think when people say, how do you use Aji? And what is Aji? They know what Aji is. You guys know what Aji is. You're just not sure how to use it. And ultimately, just figuring out how to use Aji is just a question of direction to play, to be honest. It's nothing more complicated than that. It's like, where can you profit from? This is why we focus on these other concepts first. It's like, where are the big moves? What's weak? What isn't? If you know the answer to those, then once you go back and you start saying like, well, you know, there's things in that position still, but what should I do there? Well, I don't know. What's the next large thing on the board? Do something that helps that. You know? That's all. That's all that means. So I'm leaning on here. Not because I'm trying to kill it, clearly. I'm just identifying the next large thing on is the Bardo, which is everything above this line being dead. That'd be pretty huge. I'm just getting stones in. All we're doing right now is getting paint on the canvas. That's all. We don't know what's going on over here. We don't rightly care either. We're just painting a picture of these stones dying. It's beautiful. It really is. Okay. That's fine too. This is absolutely a-okay. Taking's fine. Double Atari right there. Will these stones live? We don't know. Maybe they live, maybe they don't. Can't rightly be bothered to care. Alright, don't want that to get killed, so I'll connect. You can take again? Double Atari? What's up? Tell me what we're doing here. You tell me where all that Aji is. Okay. Sure. I'll just go right along and kill those stones, I guess. Sweet. Dead stones. They have nowhere to go anymore. So we leaned on them to get stronger. The stronger stones did get a little stronger, but we wiped out the top. So I consider that a fair trade. I'm lying. That's not a fair trade for black, I don't think. But black got this territory now, so that's good, right? No. Don't poke at cutting points, people. Remember, it's a bad habit. Unless you really, really, really need to kill someone. Which case, poke away. Who cares? Poke like you've never poked someone before. See, just kind of dropping the hammer down to this stone. It's all good. There's no way to go in through this because these stones are toast. I'm just fixing my shape. That's all I'm doing. I think we have reached maximum fixages though, right? Yeah, maximum fixaging. We have fixaged our shapes. Cool. Now, I think he would have been better off having just gotten rid of these and try to maximize this, because he could have peeled off a little bit more, 1, 2, maybe 3 extra lines of territory for a controlled sacrifice. That might have not have been bad. That might not have been bad at all, to be honest. But now, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Also, this move should have been here if he was going to try for something. I'm to capture it. That's fine with me. Yep, that's fine too. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll play here, I suppose. Make sure that that's not an I right now. And then Atari here. Sure, that's fine. Yep. This one too? Probably that one too, right? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like we need some more liberties up in here. Let's get me some extra liberties. Do. Need some liberties. That's not a good decision to make. Again, weird decision. All I had to do was play here. I guess he was worried that I was getting too many liberties too quickly. If I play there, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that would have been sufficient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that would have been dead. Way more than enough liberties. Okay. So let's go ahead and review. I'm not looking at my rank. I don't want to know what happened to it just now. I think my days of Qdom on this server are over with Kosumi. So, recapping lovely Aji, right? You could play away, like I said. There's a little bit of Aji left. But it's not the game-breaking kind that kills you, right? We just make some shape here. And there's still some Aji left, you know? Just looking at vital points, there's still some Aji left. You can poke around, see what's there. You don't really know what's there until you figure out how your opponent responds, because, you know, you can't always know how they're going to respond. That's the point of probes in general. That's why they exist. So we played here. When we exchanged this, then we should have in the back of our mind, hey, got Aji against that position. There's some leftover crap there. I can keep that low. And like, hey, there's a 3-3 there. Do I get a chance to keep that low? Can I build here when I bring all these stones together? Right? Just looking at the leftover stuff in one, leftover stuff in the other. You just try and tie them together. That's all it really is. This should be this at best. This for ultimate safety. Here if you're a gambler. But again, there's that, right? That's pretty risk. Like, what do? You don't defend this way. Pretty risk, I say. So we did this one instead. And all we're doing is looking at the leftover crap. This is leftover crap that threatens to connect. This threatens to come out. This threatens to cut through, right? So we're just looking at we're just looking at the leftover stuff from one move to the other. He protects against all this stuff, but not the cut. So we're like, okay, what's the cut do? It's like, hey, what's that do? Hey, if I Atari here, he has to connect. How about that? Then I can drop back here, and his stones are all dead. He can try to come out here, but then I could just turn over here. If he saves that one, I can go back here, and he's dead again. How about that? Or maybe technically this one? Looks like too many cutting points on that one. Now, admittedly, I played this the easy way. Maybe I should have played it the hard way. When he played there, maybe I should have played this one instead. He plays there, I play here, he plays this one. No, stupid, he plays the other one. Thank you, let's pretend like we know how to play this game. No, that doesn't work. Dum-dum. Yeah, doesn't work. All of it would die. Yeah, I guess that would have been better. That would have been a better way to take advantage of leftover crap of their position. And when you're looking for Raji, you're looking to do that in the most serious way possible. Wait, serious? Severe way possible, sorry. This should have gone differently. This needs to be here. Then bonk, 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 bonk. Which point I'll go bonk, bonk, bonk. And then he'll do bonk, bonk, bonk. And I'll go and not play that or I'm dead. Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I do know, actually. I play here. No, I don't. Because I'm dead. Oh my god, that's incredibly sad. So is there no way to save that to win this ko then? Because I play here, he plays there, and I'm dead. If I play here... He plays here. I gotta frickin' play here, go back to ko. Alright, I admit. I should have played the other way. Yeah. I admit, I should have played this way. Nah, well. It's cool. He played here, though, instead, so thanks for that. At this point, it's pretty straightforward. Just looking up the leftover stuff. Trying to force his group to connect because his position's unsettled. So there's some leftover stuff over there I can poke at. Instead, he got the stones killed. That's fine, too. Never saved his top group, though, which is unfortunate. And now we're just leading for strength, because there's some leftover Raji there. That's all. That's all we were doing. Because he didn't really believe that this group that was completely surrounded now could die. But it is. It can, actually. Is that really a thing? I think I probably should have played... Maybe this one would have been better, huh? Then when he plays here, we exchange this one. There's this, this, this. The correct move. And then more leans. Dun, 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 dun. This looks like some pretty reasonable shape, don't it? Plays that one, I guess. Dun, dun, na, 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 na. Yeah, because he can't get rid of that one. Right, right. He can do this one, this one, this one, this one, but then he's out of it. Yeah, so we're alive. Looks like life. Alright. Wasn't sure if you'd made a mistake there or not, but looks like we were still fine. Anyway, let's play again. What? Actually, let's look at the damage. We beat a 2Q. We're still we're still 1Q still. Okay, I can play one more game. Might as well go and do it. Might as well go and do it. Let's do it. Alright, we got a game here against the 3Q. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, something is very, very amiss here because I am a 2Q now and not a 1Q. So, funny story about that while I'm playing my opening moves. I noticed someone odd queued into me who hadn't played in about a year, so I know it's not their active account. So I thought to myself, and they had a really, really strange name. So I thought to myself, you know what? I don't feel comfortable playing this person in a basics video that's going to be going on my channel because I don't know what I'm going to be playing. And I'd rather not waste my time. So we have Duel of 4/4s. Unfortunately, I did that at like move 2, which apparently still counted. So I ranked down. Sorry. It was not intentional. So we have a Kobayashi being set up here by my opponent. Confirm. I'll approach 2 space. Low. It's fairly straightforward. I will play a standard Jisheki here. And the theme is still Aji. Ooh, that's a little strange. Alright, a little bit out of order, but, you know, it's fine. Little out of order, but no reason to get all bent out of shape. I'll do this. And he can play over here, and then I guess we pincer. Haven't seen this variation in a while, but that's fine. That's fine. Now, there's a lot of weird stuff where you can play here and do things like that, because there's crap left with this position, so I'm actually going to hit this. Just don't have to worry about it. Just don't want to worry about it, so we're not going to. That's all there is to it. No longer have to worry. Alright, he responded. And now I can take his optimal 2-space extension away from him and see what he wants to do. I am cutting through here because if he plays the cut through now, he loses a liberty because of this 1 stone. So we're kind of playing out a Jiseki, and that's pretty much all you have to know about this. It's pretty much all it needs to be known. We're just kind of playing a Jiseki, except it's no longer Jiseki because I get to connect to my stones. And if he cuts me off here, I'm going to kill these 3 as well. So this was a weird position for him. Looks like he didn't really. He's trying to get this still, but it doesn't matter. So I don't care? Question mark? Tell you what, I'll play here just to be safe. And solid and words like that. I got my Sente. Back to corner side center. Looking for the IG. So where's the leftover crap on this board, people? Who can tell me? 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 If you said there's some leftover crap up top of the board with the invasion, you are right. Congratulations. 10 points to whatever house you belong to. If you are saying there's some leftover crap with this probe, because this threatens to falsify that eye, and it, you know, begins to surround, you're quite correct there as well. But first, doing corner side center, because that's what we do. Making sure we don't sacrifice our, I guess you would say, opening theory, our basics, our direction of play, just because we're off learning about Aji. That I still don't care about. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, I will continue to get my extensions for my corners. Thank you. Am I alive? Yes. Therefore, do I care that he's poking a group that's already alive? No. Like, maybe if I had a larger chance to attack this, and like there wasn't an eye here, like there was a stone here, right? So there was like nothing there. It was just a big old clump of crap. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to keep that separated. Make sure he can't do anything weird in here. Divide and conquer, because I can probably conquer this in the future, if you know what I mean. But, I mean, it's already got an eye. It's almost got the other one. What? You gotta be realistic when you're looking at stuff. Like, what chance do you realistically have of taking advantage of that? It's just not very large, right? It's just not very large. So sure, connect on up. You'll probably give me Sente by doing it again. And I'll just keep taking my large points. Because I am not getting over-concentrated with this whole shenanigans. First up, I want to play here, but it leaves some leftover crap in my position. Notably, the cut, because small knights can be cut, which means ladder. And, wait, what? Yeah. So ladder goes to my opponent's stone. So I probably don't want to do that one, so I'll just jump out instead. This is when we do not want to leave leftover crap in my position. Now we're in a jumping battle. Buckle your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be in a jumping battle for the next 4 or 5 turns consecutively. There's turn. Well, I could do that one still. But no. Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. That's turn 1. Could try it. He cuts through. I probably can. But let's just jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Here, I feel like we have enough, and if he really wants to start some static over here, I get closer to poking his vital point. So here, I'm willing to leave some leftover stuff. Now, like, oh my god, how far in advance did you have to read to figure that one out? I didn't. I just thought, like, there's some stuff here, so maybe some stuff plus some stuff it might be worth stuff. You know? That's as far as that has come. So he's getting shape. That's what that move's all about. It's a shape point. He gets a shape point. That's cool. Is it Sente? No, my corner nice and strong. Not a shape point. I could play here to keep taking some territory. But didn't I just say I was kind of interested in this now that I got a wall? I kind of did. I kind of did. And you know what? I kind of meant it too. Kind of meant it. So I'm going to do something simple. Do I really want to? There, poked it. No reading involved. Looks like a shape point. I poked it. Now what? I don't know. Haven't got a clue. Somehow did not anticipate that one. All right. Some other things I want to do. Go is also called the surrounding game, so I'm just going to surround because he didn't jump. So, you know, I poked over here for a minute. He responded. I don't really want to invest in a huge bloody fight against that group, so I'm not gonna. Defend the corner, threatens to go under. Looks pretty good. He plays this one. I'm just gonna keep surrounding him because that's something you can do when your opponent refuses to respond to you surrounding them. You can just keep surrounding them. Not a whole lot of Aji in this game so far, though, unfortunately. Kind of sad, but, you know. Connecting on up. Ooh, he's fighting back. Give me the old 1-2, 1-2. Atari, connect. Atari, extend. Atari, extend, take. Did he think that one out? No, you can feel the hesitation. Ooh. That is a telling move right there, my friends. The fact that he didn't want me to kill these stones means he's serial about trying to attack this group. So, this is a loose ladder. Bonk, 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 slam, capture. But it's also hurting this one. I kind of want to play here now. I don't think I can actually do it, though. I think if I play here, he does this one, this one, this one, then I have to do this one. I could do this one into this one. We don't kill 3 Qs in Back to Basics. But you guys are the ones who are looking about Aji. You guys want to know about Aji. Even this stone has some leftover crap available, because I can hit it and come on out. And if he defends himself, then suddenly get a free move and go right into his corner. But you can see how we did simple stuff. Then we invited a little bit of complication. Invites for to create a little bit of Aji next to the other thing that had some crap remaining in its position. Wasn't completely alive. Could I attack it? I don't know. But it's hard to attack something when it has to worry about itself. So what does that mean? That means we need it to worry about something else as well. And that right there is what we're worried about. That's all. Do it. I invited it. Boop, 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 boop. Ba-boop, ba-boop. Wait, it doesn't work, does it? Okay. He'll probably try to play here now. I advise caution. You are running out of liberties at an alarming rate. There's some leftover Aji in this position, but he's got to find the Aji. Where's that Aji? If I play here, it's going to cut. If he plays here, it's a take. Da-na-na. It's intriguing, this position. If I play here, he plays here, you see. And then when I play here, he plays here, you see. You see. Then I play here, and he plays here, and I play here, he plays here. And I play here, he plays here, and I net him, and he's dead. So I like what he's doing on paper, but it doesn't quite work, unfortunately. It's a really good try. It's a really good try. But these stones are not strong enough. There's too much leftover crap with their liberties. 2 liberties, 4. But then when you get rid of this one and this one, suddenly we're over top of these 2. They're just not strong enough. That's why we talk about shape a lot. That we have to go back and constantly read all leftover crap because you don't have much leftover crap there. You made yourself nice and strong. You made yourself totally strong. Now we have to keep reading all of this leftover stuff. Excuse me. Don't have to keep reading over this leftover stuff. Don't have to. You get to read all their leftover stuff. That's fun. So sadly, it looks like this game is over at move 78. It's a good try, though. It's a good try. It's a good try. It really is. There's just too much leftover stuff. It's just too much. And the real Aji is here, not here. The fact that these 3 stones aren't connected to these 2 stones. Because Yohane, you get a free Atari. Ko. Ko on right side. I tried to tell him before he left. But I don't think he's joining to look at it. But you can see it here. Ladies and gentle peoples. This right here was where the Aji is. He missed it, sadly. He had his eyesight on this, right? But that's not where the Aji was. The Aji's here. Cause that one Atari right there. All I can do is cut. He Ataris, I have to take. He threatens to link up. I refuse. And then that's Ko. At that point, bam. Gotta take. Retake the Ko. See? Aji, man. Aji. Now, unfortunately, there's now some in here as well. So we could probably trade this for... For that. There we go. That's the shape. That's the shape. If you played the other way, you weren't wrong that there's Aji here. You just use it the wrong way, right? Because now this is... You're screwed. You might be able to live here, but you're still screwed. But if we do it this way, getting it away from that ugly little stone. If he plays here, we can Hane, 2 libs, we're good. Play here, Hane, 2 libs, we're good, right? Long as you got the libs, you're fine. Oh God, no. So here's Kobayashi. We played here. It was pretty straightforward. Jumped out. Don't be surrounded. Go is called the surrounding game. Y'all know that. Y'all know that like it's the back of your hand. You're good. You're good. I thought this would probably be better off just jumping out. It's nice and stable. If I make a base here, like, if he wants to, he can play it now. I'm in trouble, right? So a little bit too impatient. A little too impatient. Instead, we've got this way now. Technically, there's no reason to respond to this one. You can play, like, anywhere else, because if he plays this one... Now, sure, you sacked 2 stones, but the 4 are now in trubs. 4 are now in troubles. In troubles. So he played a little bit slowly. Let us surround. At this point, we probably don't even have to kill. To be completely honest. In a real basic-y game, I'll be like, you know what? I'm just going to make some shape here. He'll connect. And then I'll take next largest move on the board, which is probably maybe something up in here. Maybe that's enough? Probably not, right? That's probably too large. Yeah, I'd probably invade this instead. I'd probably point out this is not enough to win. So you do this one, he'll probably play here, and then he's got 2 choices. This one is choice A. This one is choice B. Choice B means you no longer have any territory on top of the board. So it's probably not going to play choice B, because then he only has a territory in the bottom right corner, which is not going to be enough. That's just not going well. And yeah, fairly straightforward game. Now, unfortunately, I've been recording for a couple of hours now, trying to get these 2 games. I'm not actually sure how much footage I have. Not sure how long those games actually lasted. But I hope you're beginning to see how to take advantage of Aji in our lovely little basic game. Especially in a game like this where, you know, there was some stuff we could still do, but we were adhering to corner, side, center. We were adhering to corners, or to opening theory, rather than dropping what we're doing because, like, oh my God, there's some Aji still. I want to take advantage of it right now. Oh my God. No. No. What happens then? Let me give you the quick and ugly of that. Let me give you the quick and ugly of that one. Let's say we did do that. We were like, no, man, you're dead. And he's like, okay, I guess I'm dead. Then we'd be like, no, dude, you don't understand. You're dead. And he'd be like, oh, wow, that sucks. I'm dead. And I'd be like, yeah, you are. and then he'll just keep sacrificing it because these stones weren't worth this. Okay, you know what? Let's do it new style. Let's show it to you new style. Be like, oh heavens no, I'm under attack. And then we'd probably try to play like something like this, and then we'd be like, yeah, you're gonna die. And then he'd be like, okay, there we go. Something like this one. Now the question is, who's really ahead there? I don't know. Looks a little bit stupid to have gone away after that, huh? Don't you think? Committing to attacks too early in the game, not a good idea. Not a good idea. That's why we do opening theory. That's why we adhere to it very, very carefully, because we want to make sure we get those large points in before we do anything else. We're still at 2Q. I'm going to get yelled at by the admins. I'm going to get yelled at by the admins. That's all there is to it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope I don't get banned on OGS for that. And I will see you next time. Take care, everybody.